over the next 7 weeks on my YouTube channel, I am going to be taking you through a mini course of the private practice workflow. Now, what is a private practice workflow? Basically, what it is all of the admin procedures for your client journey from start to finish. So if you think about everything that you need to do for a client from when they first inquire with you until they finish with you, all of the procedures in there are what I call the private practice workflow, and there are 7. So the first one is the inquiry. The second one is onboarding. The third one are the regular bookings. The fourth one is communication. The fifth one is invoicing. The sixth one is client reports or client notes. And the 7th one is offboarding. I'm going to do one video for each of these areas, and I'm going to help you create your own private practice workflow, your own client journey for your private practice. This is going to be really valuable, and I would really love for you to start at the beginning. So whether you're on video 2, video 3, video 5, I want you to go back and start from video 1. It's going to really help you put everything in order so that you can create this for your own practice. I'm also going to create a mini course out of this. So I'll leave a link in the description. Once it's created, you'll be able to click the link and log on Thinkific so that you can go through the course, and it will have all of the resources that I talk about all in one place, so you don't have to sign up for all the different free resources, because I go through quite a lot in each of the videos. So let's get started right away. And in this video, we are going to be talking about communication. When it comes to communication with your clients, it's important to let your clients know how you preferred to be communicated with in different situations, and also what you allow communication about outside of sessions. So you should let them know all the ways you are going to communicate with them outside of sessions and what that's going to be about. So this can be around session bookings, it can be around cancellations of your own, so if you need to cancel a session, and any other thing that you would communicate with your clients. Some therapists like to send homework or feedback forms and things like that. So make that clear to your clients upfront when you'll send things like that and how you'll communicate with them. And then you also want to make it really clear with them how they can communicate with you, when and about what. So I would highly recommend sticking to email as much as possible. So if they need to contact you about anything, they should send that to you via email, unless they are cancelling a session really late notice, so within a few minutes of the session, or if they are running late, then that should probably be more of a text, because you're probably not going to check your email whilst you are preparing for a session with a client or when you're waiting for a client in session. So a lot of my clients do give their number to their clients, but it's specifically for those 2 things. So running late or very last minute cancellations. And then you should also make it clear with your clients if they can communicate with you about anything else. So maybe you allow them to do updates to you, or kind of like journal entries, or just a check-in. So if that is the case, then you should let them know. And if not, you should also let them know. That should be quite clear whether they are able to send things to you like feelings diaries or things like that. If you do send homework, is there anything around them giving it back to you before session or in session? So this doesn't need to be like a hugely formal situation, but just to have a think about communication with your clients and how you'd like that to be, and then just communicating that with them in your paperwork and also in person with your client. If you have a virtual assistant or somebody you're working with in your practice, it can also be made clear what they should communicate with that virtual assistant and what they should communicate with you. Again, this doesn't need to be a big deal, and it can just be everything should be communicated with the virtual assistant via email, except if you need to cancel really late notice or you're going to be late to a session. As with all of the things we've discussed, everything really is up to you. It's your private practice, it's your business, and basically it's your rules for how you want things to be. In my experience, whatever it is usually fine with clients, as long as it's super clear, as long as it's consistent, and as long as it's reasonable. So I hope you found this video all about communication really useful. Please check out the description for any free resources that I've linked below. Next week and in the next video, we are going to be talking about invoicing, which is a huge topic for therapists in private practice, I have come to realize. So I think you'll find that video really useful as well. But for now, thanks so much for watching.